As we continue to simplify radicals, we have to consider what we would do if what's inside the radicals, the radicand, is not the same. In this case, we may have to simplify one of the two radicals or both of them first before combining, if that's at all possible. In this first case, we're going to try to break down this square root of 20 into a perfect square and what's left over. And then we're going to add that result, hopefully, to 2 root 5. Well, a perfect square that goes into 20 is 4, and 4 times 5 is 20. So that gives me 3 times 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 at the end, which is 6 root 5 plus 2 root 5. And now you can combine them together since what's inside is the same. Our second one, the square root of 3, is simplified, but the square root of 75 is not. We break down the 75 into a perfect square, 25, and what's left over, 3. That gives us 1 square root of 3 plus 5 square roots of 3. So our answer is 6 square root of 3. As we move down to C, we're going to have to break down both. 12, and then we have 4 and 2, because 8 is 4 times 2. 32 is 16 times 2. Once again, we want to take the largest perfect square for both cases. So we have 12 times 2 root 2 minus 6 times 4 root 2. That gives us 24 root 2 minus another 24 root 2. 24 root 2 minus 24 root 2 is just 0. Not 2, not the square root of 2, just 0. Our last one, we have the square root of 27, which is 9 times 3, plus the square root of 48, which is 16 times 3. The square root of 9 is 3, giving us 3 root 3, and the square root of 16 is 4, giving us 4 root 3. We add them together, and we get 7 root 3. In many cases, you're going to be able to simplify by first breaking down the larger numbers.